How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the Shannon's Garage Australia YouTube channel. So on today's episode, I am back to work on that black E39. Now to get the ball rolling, I'm going to be taking these wheels off the blue AC Schnitzer and putting them on the black E39 528i. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to paint them black before I put them on, just to have that really nice black on black. And with the body kit on that E39 528i, it should look really, really good being just all black. So now you guys have seen me take wheels off before, so I'm not going to film it, but I will get these wheels off, get them prepped, and get them on the car. So stay tuned. Phew, it's a hot one up here today. But now that I have the wheels off, I'm going to get the gurney out. I'm going to give them a really good high pressure hose, get all the mud and crap and brake dust and all that kind of crap off them, and then let them out in the sun to dry. And then I'm going to paint them satin black. Hopefully they'll look quite nice against the gloss black paint job, but you know, it's trial and error. We'll see. If I don't like it, paint them silver. But yeah, anyway, while they're drying, I will get back on the E39. So I've still got to do the rear bumper and the front fender, get them smoothed out and ready for paint as well. So it's going to be a big painting day. And I tell you what, as you can see, the weather is absolutely stunning. So it is a perfect day to lay down paint. You can see by my forehead, I am sweating horribly. But better this than the rain. So let's get into it. So the wheels are now washed and sanded back. Yeah, I forgot to press record, so that's my bad. Sorry, guys. But they are sanded back with 600 grit sandpaper, and I've high pressure hosed them again just to get all the residual crap off them. Once they're dry, I'll hit them with a bit of wax and grease remover just on a dry cloth, just to get them ready for their paint. And then I'm going to hit them with Rust-Alume 2K. Now, it's a paint and primer in one. So no need to primer the damn things. All I have to do is lay down the coats of paint and it'll be done. And then I'll go back on the car. So fingers crossed they stay good and look good and go with the car. But yeah, let's get on the other side now and get that quarter panel knocked out with some filler. And yeah, hopefully I can get this thing wrapped up today. Geez, it'd be good to see this thing back on the ground, all painted, all one color, and up for sale. Fingers crossed. Let's hope this episode cruises along. It is already midday here. Yeah, time just flies. Absolutely flies. Just when I'm thinking to myself, oh, you know, I've got this covered today. Yeah, it'll be a great day. Everything will be good, sweet. Nah. Oh, time just gets away. But anyway, let's get back into it. Body filler is now done. So that's the front fender. There is the rear door. Both dents are now covered in body filler, or as we call it here in Australia, bog. You would have noticed that I use my angle grinder. Now the reason why I do that is because I have a flappy disc on it. And what I do is I grind the surface back to a bare metal first. Now, some people just go straight over the paint. Not a good idea because the Bondo or the body filler or the bog that we call it doesn't have a nice meaty surface to bond onto and to grip onto. So later on down the track you'll get peeling, the bog will fall out and it'll just look crap, you know. So grind the surface back first using just a flappy disc and then a layer of body filler. So that is now all ready to go. I believe now the wheels are also ready to start. So I'm going to grab myself a sheet of iron, put the wheels down on that so I don't put black paint all over my driveway. And then I'm going to paint these things black. Let's get into it. So that's the first coat done. Now, it's just a dust coat, just to give the next couple of layers of paint that I put down something to stick to. Just kind of like what you do with primer, really. So yeah, that first coat's on. It's going to give that a couple of minutes to dry, and then I'll start baking on some heavier layers and really get these things looking black. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Well, all done, all painted. It's going to let them dry up now, and then we'll put them back on the car and see what they look like. Fingers crossed they look pretty good. I'm hoping that they do. They've come up really, really nice. That Rust-Oleum 2X paint is absolutely fantastic. It is such an easy thing to lay down, and it just works. It really, really does. I saw a lot of YouTube videos on that stuff before I started using it, and you know, when they're painting full cars in it and it actually looks pretty decent. Pretty good for a set of wheels, I think. So anyway, let me see if that other side is all firm and hard now. Let's hope that Bondo's gone off so I can actually start sanding it back. Oh, she feels good. All right, time to set the camera back up, time lapse, and we'll get this thing all sanded out as well. So as you can see, the first coat of primer just on the bondoed areas is now done. So I'll give that a little bit of time to dry, and then I'll give it a light rub back with 600 grit sandpaper, and then we put the first coat of paint down. So while this is drying, I'm going to get cracking on that side skirt and see if we can get that looking good as well. So that way it'll all be ready to paint together. All right, so primer's done and the first coats of paint are now done. All that's really left now is to clear coat those, and they are finished. Phew! I'll turn the camera around, you can have a bit of a look. A little bit of orange peel, but you know, you got to expect that. So yeah, pretty stoked. No more dents. All right, there you have it, guys. It is now all done. Does need a bit of a buff, but other than that, it's come up really, really, really well. So no orange peel, which is really good. Happy about that. Color's pretty close to matching as well, as you can see. So yeah, a little bit of polish on that and that'll come up like glass. Happy days. Yeah. I thought I'd mount up 2 of those wheels. I'm glad I went black. The black on black just looks absolutely fantastic. Well, this thing's got not a lot left to go and it is done. I still have to wash, polish, and buff the damn thing. But other than that, it's come up really, really well. Side skirt's just about to go back on because that's finished now as well. You can see the paint. Look at that. All one color and no dents. Yes. I do still have to do the rear bar, sand all that back, give it a good coat of paint, and then some clear coat over top of that just to really get that looking schmick too. But man, super stoked. Look at those black on blacks. Woo. Bloody fantastic. Love this car. I actually may keep it. Well, I think I'm going to end it there for today. There is not a hell of a lot left to do on this car. God damn, those wheels look really good. Even though they're standards, the black on black just really suits this car. I've just given it a bit of a rinse down because it was absolutely filthy. And then I'll park it up for the day. But yeah, look, I'm probably going to end it there. All I've really got left now is the rear bumper and a good cutback, polish and a buff, and this thing is finished. So yeah, guys, look, remember, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. 70% of you are still unsubscribed, so please, come on, help me out, subscribe to the channel, help support me. Let's get this thing moving. The E38 is coming back next week, which is fantastic. I so can't wait for that thing to be done. But for now, this thing is finished. I'll give you a quick tour around the car once I sign off. But as always, guys, stay cool.